Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me, DJ King. Today's video is a switch out Saturday for you all. In this particular carry is the Kurt Geiger South Bank tote. This is the one that I shared probably over a month ago, and I hadn't carried it yet. So I said I wanted to use it just so I could say I have been rotating through my bags and carrying stuff that has not been carried. So this one, the tags were popped and all of that, moved into it. And let me see, from the outside, the way that you're seeing it, the colors in it are like, I guess, what do we say? Holographic colors, metallic like colors. And so it starts out with the pink, like a yellowish golden color, transitions to blue and then purple. I love the colorway. It's not like dark and dull. It added to the effects of the bag, even though the undertone of the bag is black. You do get the, let me move it up some. You get the Kurt Geiger logo patch here that says Kurt Geiger London, and there's a little rainbow effect there. So you can see the colors, the vibrancy of them up close. This is the hang tag that came with it, and honestly, this hang tag has been all around this handle. It goes around that way, and then I was sitting up here trying to move it around. I said, oh, because it's on the wrong side of the handle. So when it's this way, it lays flat. Let's see. There. So it lays flat like that. On this side of the handle of the bag is where I had my Bath and Body little pocket back holder. And this is the little jelly. I did have a pocket back in there, but it is now gone. And this is what the little jelly looks like. It is just the cutest. And it really feels like jelly, like the little jelly sandals that we used to wear back in the day. So the pocket back just slides right in there, and then you just attach it to your bag. So that was the little jelly sandal I had hanging on the side there. And the colors actually coordinated with the bag, so that just worked out that way. And then here's the other side of the bag. What I will say, if you don't like the logo patch in the front, you could just make this the front of your bag. Let me raise it up some. Here we go. So you could just make this the front of your bag, or if you don't mind the logo patch, then just flip it around. I have carried the bag both ways, not paying attention to what was in the front of the bag or not, because essentially it looks the same just without the patch. And then the handles on the top is like that metallic turquoise color. Love that. Now this is the part of the bag that is like the favorite, but it's on the bottom. It is the Kurt Geiger name, and this is essentially like the feet on the bag. So it's a blue, the turquoise, the golden yellow, and orange. And I'll bring that up close. So it's absolutely beautiful. I wish that it was like on the front of the bag or something. I will rock a logo. It doesn't bother me. But this is removable. If you didn't want this on the bag, you just slide it through and take it off and use it wherever you want to. So it has the eagle's head. It does say Kurt Geiger London on there. And on the back, it is nothing. But you can see the metallic finish on it. So far that is intact. I don't see any of the paint scratching off or anything. On the corners, on this side, it has the metallic orange or like rust orange color. Over here, it's like a champagne gold color on this side. Now the sides do snap together on both sides. And then if I did not zip the bag up, this is what it looks like from the side profile. And that's the other side. And then there you go. So this is how it would look. Now if I had the bag zipped, of course you wouldn't see all that. But so I didn't have it cinched in. Mine was just open book tote. And as you can see inside, this is how the bag looks. I'm going to show you how it looks zipped. This is the strap that it comes with, and it has all the colors on there. So there's the purple, the blue, the orange, And I could attach that jelly pocket bag holder here. Well, if you have AirPods, you could attach that there. I didn't put anything on it. And it is adjustable. So this is what the bag looks like zipped up. So that's how it looks. And then if I snap it back, there. So it'll be zipped and cinched in effect. So you have added security if need be, but honestly, the whole time I've been in this bag, it has not been zipped up, ever. And the zipper pull is that gold color. And let me take these off just so they won't be in the way. They attach on both sides. Okay, so to get into the bag, this is what it looks like. You get a slip pocket here, and up under there is a zipper pocket. In that zipper pocket, I think the only thing I had in there was just my checkbook. So that was all that was in there. But I had room for other stuff. And that pocket is wipeable, if you could hear that. So if you want to put like your loose cosmetics in there, or something that you didn't want to leak in your bag, then in the slip pocket, I have my lens wipes that I had for my sunglasses, my son's hand sanitizer spray, pack of gum, a receipt from Walmart. This is a card I got for something we were celebrating last week. Have my floss picks. This is the care card. And that's from the pocket bag holder from Bath & Body. So all that was in that slip pocket there. So fold that back down. And then there's your Kurt Geiger Creed down at the bottom there. And as you can see, this is what my bag looks like after being in it throughout the week. So here's my keys, some earbuds, headphones, the cocoa butter and lip balm, the gum, the Mentos gum, nasal inhaler. There's the work phone. Here's some folded up papers from something I was doing, a Target receipt, and then there's stuff thrown at the bottom. Over here on the side, this is my Coach Nolita 15, and of course, the usual medicine, pack of gum, the Mentos, and the Benadryl packets are down in there. And this orange just coordinated with the orange up there. This pouch here is from Walmart. This was in the beauty section. It truly is just a little small cosmetic pouch. I think it was $4.97, and it's just tie-dye. And so I chose the one that had the tie-dye print with the colors showing the way that I like them. So see, like one had more pink, one had more purple, one had more green. So this is the one that caught my eye, so I just got this. And I thought it would look good with that because it essentially has all the colors that is in the bag. Your greens, the blue, the purple, the pink. So it just flowed together. And then like this could pair with the turquoise. So this was like my catch-all pouch, we'll call it. So there was the Kleenex, deodorant, the Re-Wetting Drops, bathroom poopery. Well, this is my stress relief spray that I use for bathroom spray. The refillable jar of Eucerin. Here's my mirror, my backup lip balm, Champagne Toast hand cream, the Champagne Toast spray, CoverGirl Yummy Gloss, fingernail file, and that new container of contact Re-Wetting drops that I had, and that was it. And of course, wipeable material. So all that was inside this little pouch. And like I said, it was like $4.97, round up to $5. But just cute and simple, and it went perfect with this bag. Then this Corner Zip wristlet was like my, I guess, essentials pouch. So it had the soap sheets in it, the drift and tide sheets, band-aids, and then the mini Tide to Go pen. So not a first aid pouch, but like essential stuff for emergencies, I guess. And of course that paired with the purple. Then some more papers are down in here. A receipt, business card, a lip balm from the bank, inhaler, grocery list, business card, comb. And if you know, this is my favorite wallet from Dooney & Bourke. This is the Dooney & Bourke Tech Top Zip Top Wristlet. This is the one that I say I love because it has the strap that attaches all the way across, and you can detach it over here if need be and just attach it on that side. The ones they make now is only attached on this side like that. I like the option of having mine like this, so I can just grab it out and go. I mean, I guess you could still grab it if it was still a wristlet pouch and just grab that piece, but I like being able to pick it up this way. This fits over my arm. In the front, yes, we have receipts. And then down in here, I don't have my cards in the slots, but there's card slots back there. Everything is down in here, and I have some cash down in there. So I need to clean this out, but this thing expands. It holds everything. This is one, even if I move out of this bag, I could still stay in this over the weekend and use it as my grab and go to run errands, go eat lunch, go to the movies, stuff like that, because you literally just can grab it out and go. So this pulled with the pink that was over there. And again, this is the Dooney & Bourke Tech Top Zip Top Wristlet, I think. It was like some long name. And there's the logo plate, pebbled leather, and this is in the color hot pink. Then we have a loose pen, a gum wrapper, another receipt, and a thread. And here's a piece off my headphones. So it is a dark interior, but I had all my pops of color, and you can see the stitch work in here. Like if I pull this out, it is, the corners on the inside is lined with this rainbow print. And here is the creed on there. And then I'll show you. So like the corners there, you can see the rainbow in the trimming on the inside. It's kind of like where they sewed it together. So that's pretty cool. Now, only con I will say, because I can do the review all in one. The only con, I did see some stitching. The handles, since those are mainly what you're grabbing, I didn't really see issues there. None of the metallic painted leather rubbing off. But over here, I think it was one. So there's like one, you see that one little one right there. And granted, you grab the handles, so that's going to be the most used part. As far as the corners, this feels like a thick jacquard, I guess. Not sure, because this is my only one from Kurt Geiger. So this is the corner where, so as you can see, it's like a faded black denim vibe going on, but you can see where the corners, we'll say grayer than the other areas. But overall, that's the bottom. And then there is, let's see if I can find it. Okay, here it is. So, You can see the stitching without me even pointing it out. Right here, I did see that stitching. Now I've only been in this for moved in over the at the end of the weekend and then carried it all this week. So that is on there. And I don't know if it's from going in and out the bag or what, but I did notice that. It has not affected me using the bag or anything, but just so you can see it zipped up, that is that. And I don't see any others, but here's the side view. Just look at those colors. But yeah, that was only stitching that I saw. This right here is just where this is attached. So that's the stitching for that. And then there's the same one there. But yeah, that was only stitching that I saw that was popped. I don't see any lint that was attracted to the bag or anything. So I'll keep an eye on those stitching pieces that I pointed out. And if I see any others, I'll just keep an eye on them as I carry the bag. But for the most part, the carry was fine. That shoulder strap, I did use it a few times when I needed to be hands-free, but like I say, the bag has not been zipped at all the whole time I carried it. But here's my color scheme that I had going on, because y'all know I love my pops of color. So I was glad that, of course, I had accessories to pair with this, but choosing the right ones to pair with it, you know, is always the fun part. That back. So this was my colorway, and you can see the colors popping now. So here's the pinks, the yellows, or the golden yellow, the blue, and the purple. So this is the color combo, and then the orange I just pulled off of the little corner pieces there. So I love the vibe that it gave. I love the look. I could easily do all pink accessories, all purple accessories, all orange, probably even all yellow, or definitely all black. So it's different colorways, and so I love this color combo. I would say with getting any of these multicolor bags, get one that works for you in your wardrobe so that you know you would have accessories and don't have to buy anything to pair with it. I didn't buy any of this. This was all stuff that I had, and I just pieced it together to whichever vibe was rocking for me and flowed together. So when I look down in the bag, this is the colorway that I saw. Now, all black would easily go with this just because you have the pops of the color on the outside. Me, y'all know I put pops of color wherever with the bag. So I was pleased with the look, and like I say, the only con I saw was just the stitching that started to show after the wear. But this might be normal with these from Kurt Geiger. This is my one and only South Bank tote from him, so I'm not sure. Would I purchase another one because of that? I don't know, because I think I'm almost at my book tote style quota, because I also have the ones from Marc Jacobs. But this one I love because of the colorway. That's the one that caught my eye, and I love it. I enjoyed the carry, and this was my final result of the look that went with the bag. So hope you all enjoyed the video, and I appreciate it. Thank you all so much for watching the Switch Out Saturdays with me, and stay tuned for the next one. I'll try and pop in a weekend carry just so I can keep those in rotation as well, because like I say, the weekends are normally my smaller carries. So even if I have several of these, so even if I chose to carry one of these on the weekend and what I put in it, I will film that and show it to you at some point too. But this weekend, I'm not sure what I'm moving into next, but I'll film it and then share that with you at some point in time too. So thank you all so much for watching. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you in the next one.